How to use Descript. Good day, folks. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to use this very powerful tool called Descript. So once you are into descript.com, you're going to go up to the top right hand side and you're going to tap on sign up or sign in, and it will download the app. Now the app looks like this, and you can now start to define the usage of Descript. So before we go any further, a few of the things that I'm going to show you here today is how to actually use Descript, what wonderful features they offer. I'm also going to show you a little bit around the interface and how easy it is to navigate. And I'm going to show you how to edit your text from what they've originally described for you into customizing it to be your absolute own. And then finally, I'm going to run through some pricing. So without further ado, let us jump straight in. Over here, we need to define what we will be using Descript for. So if you're a content creator, a business, another type of business other than a content creating business, a non-profit or educational institution, or if you're just using it for personal use. And then also we have a student or a teacher option over here. I'm going to go ahead and just select the creator. And as you can see over here, they have these three pricing plans. So first of all, we are on the free plan currently. You have a watermark on your exports. You also get 1 hour's worth of transcription per month, and it only goes up to 720p video resolution when you're exporting. Once you have selected your plan, you can now create a drive. It says this is the space where your projects are stored. You can just give it a name and then a team size. So we're going to go just me for now and hit continue. You can also invite some of your team members. If you do have team members, you can just hit the copy link button over there. You can enter the email addresses as well and hit continue. You will now choose what you will be making with Descript. So from screencast, podcast, audio content, short clips for social media, AI speech, rough cuts, exportable transcriptions, normal videos. And then if you're not sure exactly what you're wanting to do here, then you can just tap on not sure yet and hit continue. You will now have to personalize your experience. It says here you can change these later in your preference, so that's great. The default project type, you're either going to do video or you're going to be doing audio. So I'm going to select video, and then there is a default transcription language. We're going to leave that at English. And over here it says launch quick recorder at login. So we're going to unselect that and we're going to hit continue. So you will land up now on this page over here, and this is the Learn page or the Learn Center. So you can see over here there are a few videos of how to actually use some of the features here. This can be quite helpful. So if you are struggling, you can just jump into this Learn Center. It is on the app and you can access any one of these features. So on the left hand side, you have your toolbar, and the first thing we want to do here is go up to projects. Now this is basically where you're going to be managing everything on your account. So the first thing we want to do is have a look at the AI speaker. So over here it says set up your AI speaker, and that can be done on the AI speaker tab on the left hand side right over here. So we're going to tap on that, and basically what's going to happen is you're going to tap on new speaker up at the top right hand side, or you can tap on the new speaker on the center of the page. Now once you tap on new speaker, it says speech generation is limited to a list of 1001 words due to the current plan that is being used. So if you want to upgrade, you're going to have to then upgrade to Descript Pro plan, and you'll have a far larger amount of words to be used. So over here basically you are going to enter your name of your speaker, and then you can tap on confirm. So there are two ways now that you can train a speaker. The first way is to start reading the words that you see over here, and as you can see at the bottom, you can choose your microphone. So you can go ahead here and choose the microphone that is in use. Currently, the microphone that is being used for this exact video is active. You can see now the sound waves. And then all you need to do is hit record and start reading this script. Another way to train this speaker is to tap on upload a file, and this would be a file, of course, of you speaking. So it would do the same thing, and it would train an AI voice using your voice. This is then the area that you will be managing all of those speakers, so you can have multiple speakers. And if you want to learn a little bit more about that, there is a learn more tab just on the bottom over here. Let's go back now to projects on the left hand side, and now let us create a new project. On the right hand side, you will see that there is a big blue new button with a plus in it, and over here you can create a video project, an audio project, a quick recording, and then a remote recording, which is currently in the beta phase. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into video project. So what's going to happen here is you are going to upload a video file, and you will have captions generated using their AI system. On the left hand side over here, you can enter a new project name. So we can just go ahead and call it project XYZ, and then you can now go down and you can add a file, you can start recording, or you can ask AI to write for you. What we're going to do is we're going to tap on add a file, and over here you can see there is the how to use any desk file. That is a video, and we're going to tap on open. Now it should take a few minutes for this to actually get uploaded and start analyzing the speech in the video. There are a few things that you can start doing over here. Just a quick run through of the interface that you are currently viewing. On the left hand side you have your scenes, so this is where you will find all your scenes and your layers, and then on the right hand side you will see that you can edit everything about the actual video as well as the text that is being transcribed on the video. Right now it is saying that your transcription will be ready in a few minutes. It is now given the file name. You also can choose how many speakers are in the video, so if you have more than one speaker you can identify that. If you're unsure, you can also select that. And then they have the speaker name. Now over here you can put the speaker name, and once you have done so, you can then choose the language that the person is speaking in. Once you are complete, you can tap on the blue done button, and we can actually start customizing the transcription altogether. And now we can see that our project has been descripted, and on the main page again you can see your video, and here is the script that has been written out. Now all the way on the right hand side you can see that there is a scene, there is some templates and some other settings over here. We're going to go ahead, and the first thing we're going to have a look at is choosing a template for the words to pop up onto our video. So there are a few types of templates over here. So if you're looking for captions, intros, titles, slides, if you're looking for multicam, audiograms, whichever it is over here, you can go ahead and choose that. I'm going to go ahead and click on captions, and if you scroll down you can see that there are a bunch of different templates for your captions. So the outline plus green, I think we're going to use that one over there, and you can now see that once you start building this, you can then see what your actual script looks like. On the bottom you will see that there is a play button. It goes through the video and you can follow along. So over here we've now chosen a template. We can now go down to background and we can choose a background. So if we tap on the little color over here, you can now choose an appropriate background. So let's say we want to choose a red background. We also now have effects that we can put onto the text, such as color adjustment, blur, film grain, pixelate, or a zoom blur. And then we have transitions, ins and outs, so you can now have each scene transition in and each scene transition out, and there are a few options that you can choose from. We also have a look at the layers here, and you can see that the layer that we're looking at right now, it gets highlighted over here, and this is just the script. It has a solo layer, this is the volume, this is the visibility, and then you can just lock that layer in place as it is. You can see over here now that it is actually generated, and we can start customizing it all together. So we've got our layout features over here, and that is just the layout of the actual video itself. So we're going to close that. You can change things like the text style, and we can choose something like this. And then you can also change the alignment and the position of the text. You can also then capitalize all the text, and then you have your color. So the style, the custom color over here, you can see this is the highlight of the word. So you can change that color right over there. And then we have those effects, which will be on your video. And then we have the animations of the text itself. So as you can see here, I'm going to just mute my sound, and you can see once you hit your play button over here at the bottom, it will start to go through the text on the left hand side, and this is where you can make any sort of corrections that you need to make. And on the right hand side, or the main part of the video, you can see what it looks like. Some of the other things that you can change here is on this section where your video is. There is a little aspect ratio in video settings. You can now change the aspect ratio from landscape to square or to portrait if you want to obviously use your video in different platforms. And then we have some advanced settings as well, such as the video resolution, and then you can just customize the width as well as the height. And then you can also change the frame rate per second. On the left hand side, the main part of this text, you can see now that wherever you want to click, it starts highlighting it. Now there are two ways to make corrections. The first way is to tap on the right button up at the top over here, and here you can edit whatever it is that you'd like to edit. You can go ahead and you can click where you'd like to change the text, and you can just start typing to make those corrections. Once you are done, you can tap again on the done writing, and then the second way to edit is holding in the C key and tapping on any one of those words that you would like to correct if you need to correct multiple. So this feature is great. This means that, let's say I want to change this word, and let's say it's spelt incorrectly, you can now change it, and then if you click on correct all, it will correct all of the words in your text. So you don't have to go one by one and correct them individually. That means you can speed up your processes, and you can make sure that your output is still of high quality. Once you have gone through all of this, you can go over to the right hand side, and there is a publish button. Now once you hit the publish button, there are two options. You can either publish this to the web, or you can export it. Your publish options offer you a web link. You can now publish it directly to YouTube, Blueberry, Buzzsprout, and a few others, as you can see down over here. Then you can choose the resolution. You can also change the accessibility options, and there are a few other settings here, such as the transcription, the comments, the author, as well as the sharing options. And once you are done with that, you can have a watermark removed if you're on the free plan. If you're not on a free plan, you will not have to worry about a watermark. And then once you're done, you can tap on publish. If you're not wanting to publish and you just want to save this to your device, you can go over to the export key, and over here you can change the output. So you can either have it saved or exported in video, audio, GIF, timeline, transcription, or a subtitle. And then you can go down to export, and you can choose what exactly you are exporting. So the current composition means this entire project over here. You can now choose your resolution, the output quality. There are some audio settings as well, such as channel sample rate, audio bit rate, and volume normalization. We also have metadata, which you can turn on and you can set in over here. And then again, you can remove that watermark. And once you are done, you can tap on that export button, and this will now be exported to your device. And there we go, folks. That is a quick and simple way to use Descript. It's a very powerful tool. It actually offers you quite a bit of options. You can do a lot with it. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, hit that like button, and we will see you in another awesome video. Happy creating. Cheerio.